Hey Bougie click. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been stirring conversation across social media: the real price of being tricked on versus the benefits of being married. Many women today are caught in the allure of luxury and gifts from wealthy men, often romanticized as a glamorous lifestyle. But is it really all it's cracked up to be? We'll explore the stark differences between these two paths, highlighting the emotional, financial, and societal implications of each. With real-life examples, including the controversial life of Anna Nicole Smith, we'll unpack the myths surrounding these choices and examine why marriage to a financially stable partner might actually offer more security and fulfillment. So, stick around as we challenge the narratives and uncover the truth about love, commitment, and what it truly means to thrive. Let's get into it.
I'ma make you a fan.
What's the real price of being tricked on versus married? A true baddie can persuade a man to offer her the world for a lifetime by getting him to marry her. Take Anna Nicole Smith as an example, or consider the housewives from various places, especially those in Beverly Hills. I don't know anyone being tricked on that is living a better life than a married woman. Every woman aspires to marriage, no one wants to bounce from man to man in search of financial support. That feels more like a job, you might as well be in sales. If you were that baddie you claim to be, he would marry you and share half of his wealth. Men tend to be territorial. If they aren't claiming you and taking you off the market, it's a sign they don't see you in that way. The illusion of a better life, women being tricked on versus married to rich or financially stable men. In today's world, the lifestyle of women who are tricked on by wealthy men is often put on a pedestal. These women receive money, gifts, and luxury items in exchange for their companionship, usually without any long-term strings attached. In the Black community, there's this narrative that being tricked on by multiple rich men is the way to go, essentially living like high-end escorts. But here's the kicker: there's a major stigma against women who actually marry rich or financially stable men. On the surface, being tricked on might seem glamorous, but let's get real, these women are not living a better life than married women, especially those tied to financially secure spouses. The stigma against marriage. Most Black women today seem to be against marriage, a stark contrast to women of other races who still value marriage and are often taken care of by their spouses. This shift in perspective is puzzling, especially when you see women online claiming to be happily married while simultaneously advising others against marriage. This recent narrative that all men are bad is not only strange but also misleading. As a happily married woman myself, I can tell you that something is off when a supposedly happily married wife discourages others from marriage. Either she isn't truly happy in her marriage, or the prevalence of single, promiscuous women somehow benefits her. Consider this: if you're an average-looking married woman, a baddie who is marriage-minded and not promiscuous might be a threat. Contrary to popular belief, men don't actually prefer promiscuous women for long-term relationships. They might enjoy casual encounters and even spend money on them, but they don't want to commit to them or provide for them in the long run. Men value loyalty, stability, and the sense of partnership that comes with marriage. The idea that men universally prefer hoes is a myth. While they might be drawn to the excitement and novelty, they ultimately seek a partner who offers more than just physical attraction. This is why if you are a baddie, or pretty privileged, other women will often make up rumors about you being promiscuous because they know that it's a turn-off for men who want to take you seriously. This is why I say the narrative that discourages marriage is not only harmful but also untrue. It perpetuates a cycle where women undervalue themselves and miss out on the stability and fulfillment that a committed relationship can offer. According to data, Black women are often rated as less attractive than women of other races on dating platforms. This racial bias significantly impacts their dating experiences and opportunities for marriage. When it comes to marriage rates, Black women are among the least married demographic groups in the United States. In 2020, only 30% of African Americans were married, compared to 48% of all Americans. Additionally, nearly half of Black women, 47.5%, had never been married by 2020, a significant increase from previous decades. This trend is partly due to socioeconomic factors, geographic mobility, and the higher rates of Black men marrying outside their race. With these statistics in mind, it raises the question of whether women who cannot get married are influencing others to adopt a similar mindset, leading to a cycle of misery and unfulfillment. The societal pressure to be independent and self-sufficient can sometimes overshadow the desire for a stable, committed relationship. This pressure is compounded by the decentaire men narrative convincing women that seeking financial stability through marriage is somehow worse than being tricked on by multiple men. The case of Anna Nicole Smith. A real-life example that challenges this narrative is Anna Nicole Smith. Smith, a former stripper, married J. Howard Marshall, a wealthy oil tycoon, who significantly improved her financial situation and lifestyle. Despite the controversy surrounding their marriage, Smith's story illustrates that marrying a financially stable man can provide security and elevate one's quality of life. This contrasts sharply with the transient and often precarious nature of being tricked on by multiple men. The reality of tricking. The idea of being tricked on involves receiving money and gifts from multiple wealthy men without any long-term commitment. While this may seem appealing on the surface, it often comes with its own set of challenges and risks. Women who engage in this lifestyle may enjoy short-term financial gains and materialistic pleasures, but they also find themselves constantly seeking new benefactors, leading to instability and a lack of genuine emotional connections. Their financial situation remains precarious, as the lack of a long-term commitment means their benefactors can withdraw support at any time, leaving them vulnerable and without a safety net. Moreover, men who engage in this behavior are unlikely to provide enough financial support to allow these women to become truly independent, ensuring they remain dependent on their generosity. If these women were to become pregnant, the pitfalls multiply. The absence of a committed partner means they face the daunting prospect of raising a child alone, without the emotional and financial support that a stable relationship might provide. The financial instability becomes even more pronounced, as the costs of childcare, healthcare, and education add up. Additionally, the lack of a stable home environment can have detrimental effects on the child's development and well-being. The women may also face social stigma and judgment, further isolating them and making it harder to find reliable support systems. In essence, the glamorous facade of being tricked on quickly crumbles under the weight of real-life responsibilities and challenges, leaving these women and their children in a precarious and vulnerable position. The value of marriage. In contrast, marriage offers a more stable and secure foundation for building a life together. Women who marry rich or financially stable men often enjoy a higher quality of life and greater financial security. This stability allows them to focus on personal growth, career development, and raising a family without the constant worry of financial instability. Furthermore, men who are genuinely invested in their partners are more likely to provide long-term support and commitment. The reality of marriage to a rich or financially stable man. In contrast, marriage to a rich or financially stable man offers a more stable and secure foundation for building a life together. Even if a wife has to take on housework, childcare, or deal with infidelity, she is still in a better position than a woman who is being tricked on. Here's why. Legal and financial stability. Marriage provides legal protections and financial stability that are not present in a casual arrangement. A married woman has rights to shared assets, spousal support, and other legal benefits that ensure her well-being and security. In the event of a divorce, she may receive a portion of her spouse's assets, which provides a financial safety net. Emotional support and partnership. Marriage, at its core, is a partnership. Despite the challenges that may arise, such as infidelity or unequal distribution of household responsibilities, a marriage built on mutual respect and support offers emotional stability. Married women have the benefit of a partner to navigate life's ups and downs, which can be a significant source of strength and resilience. Societal acceptance and support. Married women often receive more societal acceptance and support compared to women who are tricked on. Society tends to view marriage as a respectable and stable institution, whereas casual relationships based on financial transactions are often stigmatized. This societal support can provide additional emotional and psychological benefits to married women. The role of commitment. One of the fundamental differences between being tricked on and being married is the level of commitment involved. Marriage typically involves a commitment to building a life together, with shared goals and responsibilities. This commitment fosters a sense of security and partnership that is absent in casual relationships. While being married may come with its own set of challenges, such as infidelity or being a married single mother, the commitment to the relationship provides a foundation for addressing and overcoming these challenges. The long-term perspective. The transient nature of being tricked on is inherently unstable. Women in these arrangements are often seen as disposable and can be easily replaced by someone new. This lack of long-term security can lead to a constant state of anxiety and uncertainty. In contrast, marriage, despite its imperfections, offers a long-term perspective that allows for planning and building a future together. The stability and predictability of a committed relationship are invaluable in creating a sense of belonging and purpose. The benefits of marriage despite challenges. Even in situations where a married woman has to handle housework, childcare, or deal with infidelity, she is still in a better position than a woman who is being tricked on. Here's why. Shared responsibilities. While a married woman may take on a significant portion of household responsibilities, there is still an expectation of shared duties and financial support from her partner. This is in stark contrast to the one-sided nature of being tricked on, where the woman is solely dependent on the man's generosity. Long-term security. Marriage provides a long-term security that casual relationships cannot match. Even if a married woman faces challenges, she has the legal and financial protections that come with marriage, ensuring her stability and well-being. Emotional investment. In a marriage, there is an emotional investment from both partners. This emotional bond can provide a sense of fulfillment and support that is often lacking in casual relationships based on financial transactions. The role of status and validation. Men's relationships with certain women are often driven by the pursuit of status, which explains why the same Instagram models frequently appear alongside different wealthy men. In these scenarios, the women are seen as status symbols, enhancing the social prestige of the men they accompany. This dynamic reduces the women to commodities, valued more for the image they project rather than their personal attributes or the depth of the relationship. While these women may receive money, gifts, and other material benefits, the transactional nature of these relationships often means they are treated as interchangeable and disposable. They rarely enjoy the same level of respect and commitment afforded to a wife, whose role is typically viewed through a lens of partnership and mutual support. Unlike a wife, who is more likely to benefit from legal protections, emotional investment, and long-term security, these women face a lack of stability. They often find themselves being passed around among different wealthy men, which can lead to a perpetuating cycle of insecurity and dependence on the next affluent benefactor. Despite the temporary allure of luxury and attention, these women miss out on the deeper, more substantial connections that characterize committed relationships. In essence, while the glitz and glamour might be captivating, the underlying reality is one of vulnerability and a lack of true respect and commitment. While the allure of being tricked on may seem glamorous, it pales in comparison to the stability and security offered by marriage to a rich or financially stable man. Married women, even those facing significant challenges within their relationships, are in a better position than those relying on the fleeting generosity of multiple men. Marriage provides legal, financial, and emotional support that casual relationships cannot match. True fulfillment and security come from building a life with a committed partner, not from seeking temporary validation and material gains. This paradox of seeking validation through being tricked on versus marrying a financially stable man highlights complex dynamics within the Black community. Societal pressures and biases play a significant role, but it is crucial for Black women to recognize their worth and seek relationships offering genuine support and stability. By valuing marriage and long-term commitment, women can break free from the cycle of dependency and create a more fulfilling and secure future. Thank you for joining me today, Bougie clique. We've explored the complex realities of being tricked on versus the benefits of marriage, and I hope this discussion has shed light on the true price of these choices. Remember, while the allure of luxury and temporary validation can be tempting, nothing compares to the stability, security, and emotional support that marriage can offer. If you found value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content. Let's continue to uplift and empower each other on our journeys toward meaningful relationships. Until next time, stay fabulous and focused on what truly matters. What do you think? Is being married to a rich man better than being tricked on by one? Let me know in the comments section. Stay bougie. Follow and support me. All links in bio. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Check description for more info. New episodes every day.